Okay, I'm back at the old post office. It's part of the Federation University area. There are some voices in the background, so it's still light out there. I think there's still classes going on. So we just have to tune out to any other noise that we can hear. There is a little bit of traffic noise as well. I've got a little proximity pod. I've got a couple of cat balls out and a K2 meter, and I'd just like to ask if there's any spirit around. I come with a lot of respect for you. We're curious of your lives and how you lived and how you're feeling now, and if you'd like to come and have a bit of a chat or indicate to us that you're around. We've got a proximity pod, which if you pop your hand close to it like I just did then, you can indicate to us that you're near. We have a K2 meter, which is another device which will light up. We've got a couple of cat balls there. You move the cat balls, they'll light up for you. Little spinning device here, fidget spinner, very easy to move. Pop that directly on top there, and we have the cat balls there, and we have the K2 meter, and we have the proximity pod. So if there's any spirit here that would like to indicate that you're around, I come with a lot of respect for you, and we'd just like to show people that you're still around here. It's a very quiet area. We're very curious about your lives. We're just wondering if you worked in the area, you mined in the area, if you were working in some of the local shops. I hear this area was a very, very busy area back in the 1800s. Can you come and indicate on one of these pieces of equipment that it was a busy area? The thing is, when you're paranormal investigating, you do find that you might sit around in an area for hours before you actually capture anything. Our team, the Black Rose Spirited team, is certainly not into faking anything. There are a lot of teams out there who do fake stuff, and we're not into that. We haven't got time for fakers. So if we do get anything tonight or during any session at all, well, then we consider ourselves lucky, and if we don't get anything at all, that's just the way it goes. Sometimes spirit like to come and chat if there are spirit around. Naturally, they are people, so they have their own feelings and emotions, and they either like you or they don't like you. So, you know, it's their choice whether they want to come and speak to you at all. But so far, it's seems pretty quiet. There's a bit of a pigeon in the background. Got a little recorder here, so I'm just going to press record. If there's any spirit around, any people around, if you'd like to come close to this little silver gadget here and speak into it, we can record your voice, and we'd really like that. We'd appreciate it if you could give us a little bit of a voice on this recorder. We'll play it back a little bit later on, but we'd just like to ask what your name is. My name is Rick. We've got some other piece of equipment there. If you'd like to come close to them, you might be able to set the lights off on each of those little bits of equipment. or pop your voice on this recorder now. My name's Rick. Can I ask what your name is? Do you mind if I'm here? If you don't wish me to be here, you can quite freely tell me to go. And I'll respect your wish. Can I just ask, did you work in the area? Can I ask what sort of work you did? And I just want to thank you for allowing me to be here. Just thank you for speaking with us. Okay, I'm going to play it back and we'll see if we can hear anything. If there's any spirit around, any people around, if you'd like to come close to this little silver gadget here and speak into it, we can record your voice. And we'd really like that, we'd appreciate it if you could give us a little bit of a voice on this recorder. We'll play it back a little bit later on. But we'd just like to ask what your name is. My name is Rick. We've got some other piece of equipment there. If you'd like to come close to them, you might be able to set the lights off on each of those little bits of equipment. Or pop your voice on this recorder now. My name's Rick. Can I ask what your name is? Do you mind if I'm here? If you don't wish me to be here, you can quite freely tell me to go. And I'll respect your wish. Can I just ask, did you work in the area? Can I ask what sort of work you did? And I just want to thank you for allowing me to be here. Just thank you for speaking with us. Well, just on a quick listen to that, I did hear a lot of traffic and I heard that bloody pigeon. So I'm going to find out where that pigeon is shortly. But I'll review this, I'll review the audio anyway, a little bit later on and see what we can get. But so far we're not really getting any sort of interactions at all, but it is still quite early. And you never know, maybe it's late at night that you might get a little bit of interaction here. Spiritually, I do feel and sense a few things, but to prove that on camera is a very difficult thing to do. It's as simple as that. Even though I am a medium and I can sense things, and if I do come across spirit, I can actually speak to them. I do sense and almost visibly see one standing very close to where we are, but they're not coming forward, and that's their choice. It's totally their choice, and I respect that choice. The more and more we come here, the more they might get used to us, and the more chance there is of them coming forward, recognizing that we don't come with any bad intent, we come with good purposes, and we come with an interest in their lives. So I'm going to cut the video here for the moment. And this particular video is just actually showing you that you can sit around for ages, and I've only been here for about 20 minutes and got absolutely nothing. There are times when you could walk into a place and you might get absolutely extremely excessively lucky, and within 5 minutes you'll get something. But the truth is, there might be spirit around, they might be hovering in the background, they might not choose to come forward. That is their choice. And I could be sitting here for 2 hours, 3 hours. I could be sitting here for half a night before they decide to actually come forward. That is their choice. It's their prerogative. And as paranormal investigators, we have to respect that. It doesn't matter what sort of gear you put out. I've only brought out some basic stuff, which is very easy to manipulate. Yeah, I think that's about it for the vid for the moment. And it's just showing you that you can go off paranormal investigating with the best of intents and still get absolutely nothing on the equipment. What you feel and what you sense could be a completely different thing. You could feel and sense quite a lot, and which I particularly do. But to me, in this video, there is no point in telling you what I feel and sense and what I actually see that is in the background, because I can't prove it to you on camera. It's as simple as that. So, to any of the spirit that are here, just a reminder, we come with a lot of respect, and I'd like to thank you for allowing me to be here without any great dramas. And we hope to talk to you one day soon. Back at the carriageway area, I did take a group down to this area one night, and we got some interesting interactions on the K2 meter. And it was interesting. I put a cigarette out on top of the K2 meter. There was no wind on that particular night, and the cigarette was lit and sitting there quite nicely. And we asked spirit if they wish to have a cigarette. We offered them the cigarette, and we asked if they would like it to come and take it, and the cigarette spun around and fell off the K2 meter. So that was quite interesting. Ooh, what's this? It's all part of the arts centre. Could be quite scary at night time. And personally, the feelings that I get here in this particular area, I think would be quite an active area once everything starts to quieten down. I think you probably have to sit around for a little bit. You might have to sit around for an hour or so before you get any activity. As I've said before, it's up to spirit whether they wish to communicate with you or interact with you. Well, that was interesting. I tried to do a last minute bit of a video here just to end the Camp Street video, and this phone started playing up, so I had to play with it to try and get it back into sync again. The phone normally doesn't play up like that, which is interesting. So yeah, what was I going to say before? Oh yeah, I've forgotten now. It doesn't matter. Thanks for watching. Bye. No, it's an interesting area. There's a lot of history in Ballarat, and you can go anywhere. As a medium, as a sensitive, I can go anywhere. Same with my partner Bethany. She can walk anywhere down the street and she'll see things, she'll feel things. Same as me. She sees a lot more than what I do. I've got to mention that one, only because I know how to switch off properly and she's still trying to work out how to switch off. but that's okay. She does really well with what she does. But anyway, yeah, it's just interesting to walk around the streets and feel the history, feel the residual energy and all that sort of stuff. And you do come across spirit. I have come across a lot of spirit, even here tonight during the video. I felt spirit around, but they've chosen not to come forward. Probably because, like anyone new that you meet, you like to try and suss out first before you make an attempt to hold a conversation. So there was spirit watching, but certainly not coming forward. And you will find that you can go on investigations, you can sit there all night long and get jack shit, absolutely jack shit. Unfortunately, there's a lot of paranormal investigators out there who do like to fake stuff. They get a lot of subscribers and a lot of hits on YouTube, obviously, because they like to sensationalize things that are not really there. We're not like that at all. It's what you see is what you get. What we feel, we will tell you. And if we're lucky, we'll get stuff on some of the equipment, some of the rods, pendulums, whatever else, K2, proximity pods, cat balls, anything else that we're using. With any luck, you might get a little bit of activity on those things. And if you don't, you don't. It's as simple as that. Either spirit want to communicate with you or they don't. And you've got to respect their wish. So anyway, just packing up now. It's Camp Street in Ballarat. It's was a very, very busy area at one point. A little bit of a red light district in this area too, as well as the jail, the courthouse. Well, I won't say jail, but technically there were some cells, some holding cells. Plus also the mining exchange where we filmed this video. We were right at the back of the mining exchange, and a lot of gold was coming through that particular area, was being stored and held, and a lot of transactions being done. It's just amazing being out and being able to walk in history. So we hope you've enjoyed the video, and get out there and experience nature, experience doing a little bit of paranormal work. Enjoy it, and you know, it makes sense. Just get out there and do it, and just be natural about it. Don't fake anything. Just get out there. You get what you get. Sometimes you get nothing, other times you'll get a lot. So it's all pot luck. Anyway, cheers for now. See you later.